Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Welcome into the stream. Hopefully YouTube's doing something right. I don't know. Who we got here? We got Lawful, we got King of the Railroad, we got Dragon Mateo, we got Cryonic, we got an authorized absence early on. Just saying hello. Swoopy, I'm sorry. I hope everything's okay. Hope you're alright. Hope the vet's okay. Mr. Balrog, I was stuck in traffic behind a car with license plate Gandalf. No idea who it was, but he didn't let me pass. Oh dear. Oh dear. Authorized absence. Good to see you still there. Right. Yeah, that's not the right button. That is not the right button. That's the right button, but what's it doing? Okay, it's working, kind of. Honestly. Ron! How you doing, Ron? Hello, hello. Bonjour, mon ami. Welcome in. Right. We're doing 0.15.0 point summit. I don't even know what version this is. It's a nonsense version. If it doesn't have a 1 at the front, it just throws me. Right, we're back home. What have we got? Ooh, diamonds. We've got diamonds. That's quite nice. Quite a few of them. Got Fortune and Silk Touch. So, does that mean... I'm just curious. It should mean that some of the old Silk Touch glitches should work pretty soon, right? And we've got all this food. Forgot about the food. So, I think what we wanted to do, or what I wanted to do, was maybe get organised with decent diamond tools for everything. So, I'm going to need levels, I'm going to need diamonds, I'm going to need lapis. So what am I going to go for next? I'm going to go for a chest plate. I like a chest plate. So, they're kind of expensive. I'm not going to get to go to the end for quite a while, so I might as well get on with it, huh? Right. Protection 3 projectile. Ooh, protection 3 looks nice. I want it to be a wee bit cheaper than that. Protection 3 for 22. That'll do. Oh. I can't hot swap plates. Anyway, how's everyone doing? How's your days shaping up out there? That can go, that can go. So, I think we're going to go for some trousers next. What kind of trousers should we get? Unbreaking and mending on everything. I'll try. I'll try. Protection 3. 22. I've only got 20 levels. Okay, let's try that. I mean, that's perfect. Hey, just a minute. I've got... Oh. It's still very expensive. Doing okay today. That is good to hear. We had a weather warning. Believe it or not. And you know what happened for that weather warning? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. A weather warning with no meaning. We had rain. That was it. Isn't this also the version where you could get mending and infinity combined on a bow? Yes, it is. It's a really good point. We should really just like get on with that. We'll go for a hat. We're gonna go for all of the shiny. Fire resistance 3 on everything makes you nether-proof. Ooh. I'm already nether-proof. I can run around the nether, no problem. Projectile protection sounds kind of nice to me right now. Aqua affinity. Let's see what it costs if I do that. I'm tempted by Aqua affinity. Okay, that was useless. But we got it anyway. Kind of nice to get kind of kitted up. We're cooler today. Only about 21 Celsius currently, but a high of 25. I just don't even understand these numbers that you're referring to. It's crazy. Right. I'm kind of tempted to get my villagers up into the actual iron farm so the iron farm works again. Because at the moment I'm feeling like it's not working. I mean, I've still got 5 iron in it. Which ain't exactly doing it. I'm wondering what to prioritise. Do I prioritise that? I might prioritise just getting that done. Let's just go do it. Let's just get it done. Leaving my lava there. So we've got some pretty good gear now, so I'm kind of happy. Oh, that was something that we're going to test, actually. Distraction. Many distraction. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. I just want to see... I want to know a thing. Right. Nubs, how you doing? 25 Fahrenheit here today, having a heat wave. That sounds horrific. Don't understand those numbers either. I'm used to Fahrenheit. Guys, it's the new way forward. You just gotta believe me. Cerberus, how you doing? Like, okay, it's not raining right there. Apparently these are not flammable. Nope. This is handy for me. For I've already invested a fair bit in it. I convert to whatever the streamer is used to, so it's easy on them. I must admit, I can normally do conversions, but Fahrenheit and Celsius I just can't do. Like, I haven't trained myself yet. I think that is interesting. It means that if there is thunder and lightning, I don't need to worry about this. I could really do with some, like, wading 4 or whatever the boots are called. What are the boots that can walk in water? Aqua sprint? I don't know. Depth Strider. That's the one. Like Knight Rider. Depth Strider, Knight Rider. Practically the same words. I would like some efficiency on my axe. So maybe that's what we'll do with the next 3 diamonds, is try and get some efficiency going. Because this is going to take some time if I don't. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I've probably asked that already, but I don't know if I really engaged with it before. Would I rather have degrees Kelvin? I actually would, Nubs. You know, given half a chance, I'd be like, you know what, Kelvin, that's the one. Nobody can argue with that. It's got an absolute flaw, which is perfect. Winge, how you doing? Yeah, we're moving chunks. We're getting chunky. Chunky with it. Like, if I pull down the mess that I've already made and start relaying a new mess, that'll be good. Okay, 269 Kelvin today. That is a scorcher. I don't know. Is it? There's a really good program on the radio the other day that was talking all about, like, statistics. Because that's the kind of radio programs that I listen to. And one of the things it was going on about was there was a statistic where they said basically in the newspapers, somebody said it's 50% warmer today than it was this time last year or something, and they were working in Celsius, and they worked through all of the different measurement schemes, and they kind of went up to Kelvin and like, well, it's like 8% warmer than it was the year before. They just really brought it down to basics, and I really appreciated that. Certainly much better than just pretending it's like hugely warm, like double the temperature. It's not. It's just a few degrees warmer. And it really exemplifies the saying about lies, darn lies, and statistics. All good here? Yeah, not too bad. cannot complain, like. Take a drink. Hold up, hold up. Mr. Balrog was officially the first person here. I didn't see that. Got to recognise Mr. Balrog's first. For first. Get away, I'm eating. I'm eating your pals. Leave me alone. Okay, let's just pick up some stuff. Ow. Okay, we'll get over there and we'll kill it. We'll see if it gives us a bow. Cheers, buddy. You know, 73.35% of people will believe any statistic if it seems precise enough. I've heard that one before, so it must be real. And that feels like confirmation bias. You guys are going to tell me that I need to eat soon or something, right? I'm kind of more interested in sleeping. Totally made up the number above. That's pretty standard. Don't eat. Man, but I want to. Now I'm going to eat. You can't stop me from eating. Right, we're going to have a little nap. Plod! How you doing, Plod? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Right, we're eating. Oh, there's a witch. Let's go say hello to the witch. Come on. Don't know what she did, but, you know. Hey! Instant health! How's the iron farm working for me? It's not. It stopped. Basically. It was working wonderfully and now it isn't. Punctuation Rules! How you doing, Punctuation Rules? Good to see you. Welcome back. We're doing some weird version today. Ugh. This is so painful. Doing pretty well, thanks. Having my best week of the year so far. Does that say more for the week or for the year? As in, is it a particularly bad year? Or is it a particularly good week? Because I can't go assuming. Can't handle the old wheat textures. Honestly, the old textures just generally are pretty rough. Iron farms and village basically changed in every version in the old days. Oh yes. At least every version. Not a great year, so not a great year, but a comparatively good week. We'll take it, you know. Rough with the smooth and all that. Anyway, we're going to try and tidy up our chunks today and get them all in a nice shape. So I've kind of got myself some reasonably good gear now, and that feels quite nice. Got to take the wins where you can, exactly. Chin up, keep on moving. Anyway, this is going to be an interesting stream. Non-chunks. Well, I did everything right, but I got the number wrong anyway. Stiff upper lip. That is very British. Very, very British. We are very stiff upper lip. Like, well, it could be worse. It's a bit like a mantra, just saying it to hope that it doesn't get worse. Getting chunky. Dragon Mattel, we don't like personal comments in the chat. So I did enjoy myself with the food a bit too much since Christmas. But I don't need you to comment on that. Thank you. Just saying. No chunky chunks. There was no chunky chunk. There was only Filoni. Filoni Maximus. Oh, yes. There never was a chonky chonk. Only for low. I still haven't quite found out exactly what happened to Filoni. Really need to find out. I'm being really, really bad. I'm sorry. You are adorable. Thank you very much. That's very kind. I'm adorable. It's a word. It's a word that I don't normally get associated with me. So again, I'll take it. Take the wins. Filoni is now free. Always was. Always was. I'm floating in the nether somewhere. Filoni will come home when they're ready. Ooh, speaking of coming home, here's a bramble. What are we doing, bramble? You're coming up. Hey! Okay. So, I guess... Oh, I need to put in my time. God. Okay. There's a chonky chonk as well. Aren't you, huh? Okay, I grab those back. That. Okay, we'll put that on because, you know, why not? We're clearly only here for him. Please. Well. For a proper chunk. Oh. Be drooling. You're drooling, boy. Put those teeth back in. Going to drooly drooler. Drooling away. As cats do when they're kind of happy like this. You're not a small kitten for that. Oh. It's not the chunk. Crap. Yeah. Oh, Lord. I am burning. Binge. Oh. Listen. Hello. Say hello. Privacy screen. This is what's going on. Oh. It might be the rest of the stream. He is definitely settled in. He's not interested in getting down. All that I can hear is purring and purring and purring. He's a very big floofy, Nifty. It's true. How you doing, Nifty? Oh. What are we doing? Okay, what's happening? I'm a free. Oh, how's Nifty doing, by the way? What are you up to? What are you doing? That's my drink. Oh. Okay, that's the keyboard. Don't do that on the keyboard. And he's done with me. I did not play the rest of Tuesday's World. The kitty just came in and took over. Oh, my lord. How you doing, Jen? He decided it was his time. Like, you are not playing Minecraft. You are doing what I want you to do, and that is that. And in many ways, he was right. They're not so much begging to go outside at the moment. It's a little bit wet and cold. But I think they still fancy the idea of going out and saying hello to the birdies. Just plotting an attack on the mic. Sounds about right. He was definitely planning something. I think all the blocks that I was meant to jump down and pick up will have despawned by now. Anyway, I feel a bit used by him. He's been up here, had his affection and lovins, drooled all over me, and then left. You see the cat's mouths salivating when they're watching birds. I bet. Wolfen, how you doing? Good to see you. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Been a minute, I've seen you in stream. Maybe just a lurker. Lurky lurk. 48 months, that's like nearly a year. It's almost a year, it's true. I'm glad that everyone's adopted my numerical system for time measurement. I think that is testimony to how much more correct my time measurement method is to the standardized methods. Like the Gregorian calendar. Nonsense. What did the monks know about calendars? Nothing. Been a bit of a minute. I think you've been around, just maybe, you know, lurking it out. I know. Anyway, I hope you're doing good. STG. Stargate time. Oh, standard Groover time, I suppose. That's probably close. They knew about stars. Punctuation. I mean, what you're saying there is they looked up at night. That's what it sounds like to me. They knew about stars. They looked upward at night. Your time system estimates for a year are basically like the temp estimates with Celsius. What? They're not estimates, they're very accurately correct. Hi. We nearly got there. Stargate, not heard that for a while. They're rebooting it, aren't they? Sounds about right. I think so. I mean, okay. We always say that people used to think the world was flat. And they kind of didn't. They kind of knew it wasn't flat. Just because it was observable. But then, can they prove it? Ever thought about the Earth going around the sun? It's amazing to relate to it to days, years, etc. It is kind of crazy, like revolutions of the Earth, the Sun, the Moon, the stars, everything. It is interesting when you place yourself in the center of the universe and go, wow, we're tiny. I have great photos of my daughter and some of the Stargate actors. That sounds amazing. I haven't watched Stargate for a very long time. What do you think? Does that look safe? That looks safe. No, it doesn't. Alright, let's go. If it wasn't Tuesday, I'll be playing the Galaxy song. I can sing the Galaxy song. Might get a strike from YouTube, but I don't think I'm that good at it. Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour. It's orbiting the Earth 90. Oh no, I don't know it. It's gone. Well, that's one way to clear things up. You never sent it. No, the Star. No, I don't think I've seen that one. Maybe I have. Maybe I'm just not remembering. Funny thing is that the one that believes in flat Earth for some reason still agree that every other planet is round and the Earth is flat. I don't know. I don't know. It's a complicated world. Yeah, do that, Lawful. Wow, we're slowly ascending. Yeah. Right. Let's get this thing done. One more? Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to need quite a lot of these. And it's getting a little bit tiresome getting up and down from here. So, we've got the 3. And then we've got the 5. Okay. I hate not having pick block. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Excellent. A guy that my friend sent it to couldn't remember that part the young lady played in Stargate until he was told it was my daughter. I mean, that's definitely going to confuse people, isn't it? Oh, who's that? I don't remember them being in it. Are these real chunks or another set of imaginary ones? These are genuine chunks. Actual, real chunks. Right. I think what I'm going to do is, we've got 4, so we need the 5th one to make the center. So... EV? EV? EV. Time is in one direction without entropy. Fight me. Ooh, just a minute. Let's think about this. Maybe. I'm not going to pretend that I know much about things, because I don't. So, you have to explain to me exactly what entropy is first, and why time is one-directional. Other than us as a species just existing on the timeline in a particular direction. Like, we can only move in time in one direction, right? I'm a physicist, so that would definitely start a bar fight at a uni pub. But it's a good job I'm not in a uni pub and I'm a bit too dim to really get it. I appreciate the nuclear physics though. Don't necessarily understand them, but I do appreciate it. Entropy is a tendency for everything to move towards disorder. Okay, okay. So time's moving towards disorder. That's definitely showing through. So like if you spray perfume in the corner room, it spreads to the whole room. But you can't smell it anymore, so it doesn't matter, right? That's why when you have the need, you go to the corner of the room to just make sure that nobody catches you out, right? Ah, but Evie, it could. It could, couldn't it, right? Doesn't mean it will, but it could. It could all just go to the other end of the room. And that's why statistics are horrible. And surely, in an infinite universe, right, there must be part of that universe where it does. No? It could go back into the bottle if time went in reverse. Maybe time does go in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to pretend to understand all this. I don't think I'm smart enough. Not in real terms smart enough. Yes, there is a chance it could go in the corner. Exactly. Okay. I think I lost that exchange. I don't know. I like the idea of all of these infinite improbabilities. Big ball of wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff. I would actually love to understand all of this, but it kind of gets to a point where it's just that little bit outside my reach. Like I did physics to a certain level, and then it's like, well, now I'm just lost. Yeah, we can get that back. So basics, the basis of probability, things tend toward disorder. You got it. Right, they don't necessarily end in disorder. They just tend toward it. I don't really have much to say to that. It sounds very, very feasible to me. Dr. Y. People are always talking about Doctor Who, but they're not saying Dr. Y. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it has a general direction. I'll have to take your word for it. I am lost at that level of physics. Way beyond me. Okay. Only in time. Okay. So, if there were no time, I don't know how to think about this anymore. My brain's getting a bit wrinkled. It's been a long day at work for me of non-nuclear physics, so I am feeling a little bit lost. I don't know, what do nuclear physicists actually do in a day-to-day basis, or is a lot of it kind of theory that you're just working on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But a wrinkly brain is a good thing. It can be. I'm feeling a bit too old and sleepy for all this now. Not terribly old, just enough old to feel old and sleepy. Because when people talk about nuclear physics and all that kind of thing, it sort of sounds like something which is studied and not necessarily practiced. Like, I don't necessarily want people playing with nuclear stuff in my local university, if you know what I mean. Bit too close. Would I share what I do for work? Well, the kind of things which I do are very operational. I do operational things. I'm very pragmatic. Problem solver person who goes, right, so you want to do that? Well, we need to do this, 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 and this. And that's how we get there. That's how we do it. That's probably the only way to describe it. Okay, I need more dark oak. Still a young lad. I don't feel it sometimes. Diplomatic answer. I'm very good at diplomacy. Yeah, that's a key element of not necessarily what I try and do, but what I happen to end up doing. Lots of diplomacy involved. I do what you just described. It's sort of like teaching the physics and the theorizing of it rather than the let's have a look what this atom's going to do in a nuclear sense. Right. Let's get the food going and then let's find some dark oak. I don't mind. If I'm choosing not to respond to the question, I'll just kind of I'll not. I don't mind engaging though. They say that you are only as old as you feel, so I'm about 125. I'm currently working with some quite young people. And it surprises me how young they are. Not very young, like actual full adults, mid-20s. But you kind of forget. You forget how far you've gone. I'm in industry, sir, in the UK. I keep us safe. That is good to know. We need people who know about the wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff keeping us safe. I say wibbly wobbly timey wimey. That's a good thing. Thank you. Your service is appreciated. Oh dear. Right. How am I going to get up there? Allegedly, keeping people safe is hard work because they also tend towards disorder. Oh, that is a really good point. I know all about human disorders. They're very disorderly. And sometimes drunk. All goes hand in hand. Especially when they're drunk. Right. You're good to go. Let's see. As a streamer, Groover has the right to pick and choose what he reads. I do. I tend to read everything. Quite often, rather silly of me to read everything at the speed that I sometimes do, but you know, I do. That's my other job, student medical doctor, so I get the drunk ones too. Ooh. That's not great. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Yeah, I bet you see plenty of the drunk ones. And disorderly. That would be the full, like, the triptych if you're also a police person in your spare time. You'd get the full drunk, disorderly, everything. Groover even reads stuff. I delete protect to protect stream. I'm getting better. I am getting better. I do try. But I don't always succeed. Start a second career in your 30s. My God. Glutton for punishment there by the sounds of it. No, I wouldn't want to do a police person's job. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is getting easier. Is it because I've learned to count better? Ugh. He says as he suddenly makes a mess. I'm a master of time and space. I cool. One minute. King of the Railroad, there are words there. There are words that I don't necessarily understand. Let's see. Palkia? 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 Dalga? Dalga? Are we talking Gallifreyan here? Pokemon! No coffee, just tea. It's Pokemon! Just a minute. You mean there's more than 151 Pokemon? When did that happen? I want to take names and numbers because it ain't right. There's only meant to be 151 Pokemon. Because I caught them all, you see. Every single last one. If there's more, then I've got a lot more work to do, and that cannot be. I've already put in my time with the Pokemon Red and Blue. Actually, no, I got 152 Pokemon, because I got Masingo as well. There was a legendary Pokemon. All that I know is that Mew's pretty legendary. Can't even word. Eevee was taken. Ah. Eevee's an OG. Today's date, I think it's closer to 1,000 Pokemon. No. No, we don't need that many Pokemon. 152 was enough for anyone back in my day. You had the normal 150, Mewtwo, and Masingo. And not that many people got Masingo. When I were a lad. Exactly. I refuse to acknowledge there's more than 151 or whatever. See? I think that's right. I don't think you should acknowledge it. So if you don't acknowledge it, it probably doesn't exist, right? Because that's all part of nuclear. Observing it changes the thing that's being observed. So don't look. And there's only ever 151. Don't forget Womp, Tooth, and Threef. Best Pokemon. What? No, no, they're not things. No, surely not. Got me questioning all my life choices now. Swoopy, when I close my eyes, none of it exists because I'm no longer observing it. My daughter is obsessed with Pokemon. I poked her in the arm and told her I'm a Pokemon. But she wasn't amused. Oh my lord. That is a new level of dad joke when it's a mom joke, right? Well, Wolfen liked it. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Okay, we've got quite a lot more to do. This is going to be quite a large area. Don't think I banked on the size of this. I should do like a cat song to the Pokemon theme tune. I think that'll be fitting. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We've still got one more layer to go. We're not even near the center layer yet. Okay. Two, three. We've nearly got the full size of it out. Okay. For all of the Pokemon people out there, What's your favourite first gen Pokemon? No second gen nonsense, because I will not know it. I remember my first gen though. Won't deny the original was good. Some of the new Pokemon like Black and White are very unimaginative. Some look like typical zoo animals with tiny twists. Sounds about right. Emerald Games! How you doing, Emerald Games? Feel like it's been a moment. How you doing? Oh. That's, I went too far. Too far. Mistakes were made. Okay. Go for it. By the way, if I'm talking to somebody you don't see in chat, it's because we're either on YouTube or Twitch. Because that's how it goes. Moltres. Moltres was good. I enjoyed Moltres. Like, actually looked a bit like a bird, right? I have some very nice Pokemon stuffed animals. I didn't get the stuffed animals. I did have the original games. Okay, this is going to interfere with my iron farm. Oh, jeez. The iron farm that took me all of minutes to build. Only ever heard of Pikachu and Umbreon. Well, there's more to the world than Pikachu and Umbreon. Not much. I got in trouble in med school for saying Ramilton, a drug, sounds like a Pokemon. It does sound like a Pokemon. Ramilton. Mammiltron? Trian? Ramiltrian. Am I pronouncing it wrong? Is this like me in Spanish? So we know that my Spanish pronunciation is second to none. Second one is only because my daughter named her Minnie. To be fair, Pokemon's a pretty wholesome game to play. Other than the implication of animal fighting, it is wholesome. I may end up having to remove my iron farm. It's sleeping medication to help people regulate their sleep. Do with some of that without causing sedation. So it's a soporific rather than a sedative. Kind of handy. I know some big words. Mississippi. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Oof, that is close. That is right on the button, that. That's like the classic one. When you're young, it's like, ooh, I know a big word. Eating a large steak and eggs can also help with sleep as well. Tell you what really helps with sleep is a bottle of wine. Not good at words. Apparently better than me. I can barely read. Okay. Almost at the middle of this thing. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. I should just really start. Okay. Something's not perfect. We're going to check what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm an idiot. I mean, it doesn't matter hugely because I'm going to fill all these in. Perfect adjacent. It's pretty close to perfect. As soon as I try to speak, I sound like the dumbest person alive. That's not good for being a nuclear physicist. I would imagine that would count against you at the interview stage. She lip. Ah. Right. So that is our full extent out there and out to that end. Oh, we've got enough. Let's just do a little eat. Oh, and a little stretchy stretch. I'm kind of sad that I'm not doing speedrunning today. How big is this iron farm going to be? This is not going to be an iron farm. This is just me marking out chunks. Because in the early versions, there was some quite cool stuff you could do with chunk alignment. Practically perfect in every way. I wonder if I can just... Oh, no. That's not what I want to do. Okay, I've got to take it slow. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Let's just go for a sleep. At least if you noticed it before building, it's not like you would smash a weak build just to move one block. Something I'm not ever done, honest. Well, we did make some mistakes when setting up this build, but I think we've pulled it back. Pulled it back from the brink of embarrassment. Oof. This version is an absolute pain. I want to get all of the stuff laid out though, because then it'll just be easy to deal with in later versions. Like I can make the most of the of what I'm doing now later. Right, this is going to be a real slow ascent. Gotta keep an eye on that one. Back in the early versions, we thought that mobs never despawned. And the reason we thought they never despawned was because they had to have like light level, a really high light level to despawn under. So it's an honest mistake. Blimey, this is quite big. I forgot how big the ticking area is. Right. I need to get some more dark oak. Barely even hurt. I have to admit, I'm really tired today, guys. I apologise. One of those things. I need some of that sleep regulator stuff. Woke up like 4 in the morning. My body said, "You've had enough sleep now." I'm feeling it. Feeling tired. It's also been a silly day of dealing with all the fun kind of administration that you hate doing. You woke up at 4:30. Man, I would not choose to do that. Not if I had a choice. "4:30's early. Too early for me. My body thinks it should sleep into like midday now. Wasn't on purpose." Oh, jeez. That reminds me of a joke. I don't know if I should tell the joke, but I might tell the joke anyway. Maybe I shouldn't tell the joke. It's a bit risky. It's not risky, actually. It's just very British kind of toilet humour. We have the same problem, except I have ADHD, so I know why. ADHD would do it. Definitely tell the joke. Don't know. Don't know. But knowing why doesn't necessarily help. Man. Nah. It's like, if you got the medication that's doing you the favours, you're alright. But if it's not so great. And getting on the right balance of it all, oof, a lot. Let's get rid of some stuff. That, those. I'm kind of getting to a stage where I might just make a bow, see if I can get a Mending Infinity bow going. Because that could be great. Should I do that for a little bit? No, we'll finish off this line. And then we'll go and have a go at making a bow. Is it more like Saturday joke instead of for your old versions video? Yeah, maybe it's a Saturday joke. We'll save it for Saturday when I'm doing speedrunning. But then it'll be out of context. But it's okay. Maybe we just keep the joke to ourselves. I don't know. I don't tend to tell jokes. This is so slow. Come on. Okay. Some of that and some of that. 2, 3. Magic. So it's going to be nice to see this fully sort of sketched out shape and size wise. It's going to be heckin' big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. I only get so much energy per day for administrative tasks. I'm pretty good at administrative tasks, but it really just takes it out of me. Especially when the admin around the tasks just feels utterly devoid of meaning and pointless. And it only starts to work when you get hold of somebody who understands the pointlessness of it and goes, yeah, we need to do it like this because... And then you go, okay, that's fine then. What the... Oh, that's okay. That's good. Fast Groover's a jerk. He shouldn't have left that there. No, today's just been all admin. Calling banks because they want new forms filling out. Calling the Fish and Wildlife Service in the US because that's what I got to do. Right. Where are we at? So this next one's going to be the center chunk. If you know why, it makes pushing through it easier. But a lot of it has no why. No, exactly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is my center chunk. Looks like a pretty good line. Totally nailed it. Some of those. Right. One. I need to put in the center of this chunk so that I know exactly where the middle is. Two, three, beautiful. Get in there. Having trouble multitasking today. Two. Right, so that is the middle of it. That 4 block. There we go. Take that out, take that out, take that out, take that out. 1, 2, 3. Right. So, this is the scale of it. Anything outside of the ticking area in that direction doesn't matter. Probably. As long as they didn't move everything over. Okay, well, let's try and get a mending bow now. That we've marked this out, let's try and get a mending bow. That was rubbish. Come on, nap time, drink time. Don't get me started on bureaucracy. I kicked off in the hospital today because the triage questionnaire scored a patient with a brain bleed as low risk headache. I said many swear words. As you should. That is appreciated. Sometimes those things really do need somebody to get a real kick up the butt. It's quite a lot of gatekeeping. Yeah. So, where do I find my string? So we need an infinity bow. I don't think I can get mending yet. I don't think it's in the game. But an infinity bow would be nice. Okay. My swear words vary in what language they're in based on the situation. Infinity straight off the bat. 20 levels. I think we can get that cheaper because it's only a level 1 enchant. So, power 2, Unbreaking. Come on. Still not getting infinity. Nah, it hasn't changed for a while now, has it? So if I want infinity, I need to get up to 20 levels. Unbreaking. Okay. There's my infinity. So I need 4 more levels. Let's go to our very difficult to find spawner farm and get a few levels going. We're also running a bit low on food, so we'll get some food whilst we're there. Okay, cool. I mean, I could probably afford to just go all the way down. He says, catching on fire. Come on, game. Gotta go put kiddo to bed, don't die. I'll be fine. This is fine. Barely even dangerous, really. Totally safe, except from the fire. The fire is getting a little bit problematic. That's not where I started off. This is fine, totally fine. Okay, we're gonna take a second. Just a stretchy second. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm gonna have some tea to try and perk me up. How did it get set on fire? Twice. What the heck's happening? Nearly on 20 levels. Nearly ready for our infinity bow. Come on. Do the Enderman farms work the same way in Bedrock? Kind of, but also not really. Mainly because the number of spawns that you get in Bedrock is terrible. But that's actually a really good point, because in this version, once I'm actually allowed to go to the end, there is quite a nice little design that I came up with back in the early days, where you have lots of platforms that funnel the Enderman to one platform, and then they get attracted by Endermites. They're coming up with some fancy name for it, like later, but basically, you set the Enderman on fire as soon as they spawn. They have to teleport, and they can only teleport. They can teleport further down than they can up, so you can move them down platforms. Melon farm. Oh yeah, absolutely. So you can move the Enderman down platforms into like a centerpiece. So it's quite a nice way of doing it. Be a lot to build, but you know, why not, huh? What do I get if I do it like that? Does it start looking like it's bad? Let's put one there. Infinity 1 for 20. Okay, we'll go for the infinity. Infinity and punch. And then when mending comes along, we'll add mending to it. I don't know what happened there, though. I mean, after they removed mending and infinity, what happened to the bows that were mending and infinity? Did they just stop? Longhorn, how you doing? Okay, what do I do? Do I move this iron farm? I mean, I could just move it down. Yeah, okay, let's just see if it's working. There were 5 iron in there at the beginning. If there are not 5 iron in there now... Still 5, right. It's not working, so I'd have to move the villagers anyway. I think the OG god bows stayed like that, like they were. You just couldn't make new ones. That's pretty handy. That'd be really nice. Okay. Where did the water go? Oh, it's all the way over there. I see. So when the time comes, make several of those bows. There certainly will be. Let's just pop that in there. So basically, start a world in old version, make the bow, update to current version. That's kind of where I'm going with it. Got a silk touch. Yeah, I got a silky. Grab. I might as well leave that. Let's just grab all of this back up. So we'll give that a try. We'll get ourselves some infinity bows just for fun. And then pop some mending on it and we're good. Right. That's there, get that. Go for a little nap. We'll start pulling down the iron farm. And we'll build it again, just like a lot lower to the ground. In fact, we could just... I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build it pretty much exactly where that building is. But quite low. The glass breaking animation is so cool. Why on earth did they change it? I can't say I noticed it, but some things were improved. Some things were a lot worse, though. Generally, I feel like the textures have improved a lot. And they're kind of just generally pretty darn good now. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's just get rid of all this water. Nobody cares. Looked a lot like tiny particles shattered everywhere. That does sound nice. Could bring it back. Okay. That'll do. Lovely. Got space on my inventory as well. The iron farm worked for like 5 minutes and then it stopped. And I think that's because when I built the iron farm, the villagers somehow linked up to the doors that were up here, but because it got reloaded, the game just decided that the villagers had never seen an iron farm or been in a village. Man, this axe is taking a beating. Right. How's Longhorn doing today, by the way? So I'm being a bit low energy, if I'm honest. Feeling tiredy. That's all my fault, though. What can you do? Bum, 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 bum. I think what we're going to do is we're going to tear down making some chocolate porridge. Jeez. That sounds nice. Okay, what was wrong with that message? I don't know. Did it have a problem? Did the game say no? Bugrock broke the iron farm. Are we surprised? Not hugely. I was surprised when it worked. It flagged Bugrock. I don't mind people saying Bugrock. I don't mind them saying it. It's when Java players are like, ooh, Bugrock. Because, you know, I get that we all feel a bit of the pain together. Java players think they know what they're talking about, but they don't. I say that. A lot of them don't. Some of them do. Boom. But then again, I remember playing Java and the bugs in Java at the time were absolutely wild. Like, really interesting bugs. Not quite game breaking, but quite often close. Yeah. So what we're going to do is I'm going to finish tearing down the remnants of this iron farm, then I'm going to start a speedrun. Because I just want something to perk me up before the end of stream. And I feel like we've actually made some decent little progress around here. You know, it's not been massive progress, but we've made some. Establishing all that's quite nice. Moving the iron farm's going to be nice. Getting the ticking area set up, probably next stream's going to be quite cool. Right. This is why I don't like mining. I don't mind crafting. Not a fan of the mining. Can't even do villager trading yet. Oh man. I've never liked mining, no. We did a bit of mining last week, which was kind of impressive for me. I actually stayed patient and did the mining. Diamonds and everything. Turns out I'm 1 diamond short of getting a full set of armor. Generally, I'll just go straight to the end and get all of that. Just do a bit of end raiding and you kit it up. I don't know if the sand was mining. That was a labour of love. Of sorts. It's just a shame that my computer couldn't handle it at the time. Because I believe that Slack got a far better view than me. No, it was good. Labour of love is misinterpreted incorrectly. Just a minute, that's a double negative. So what you're saying is the labour of love is the correct term? Yeah, I should have eaten before I tried to make that jump. What's going on down there? Oh, it was a good time. Good times. Good fun. Collect all of this. I think that was one of those streams where people just turned up out of nowhere to watch. And right in the middle of it all is a named Elder Guardian called Elric. Probably still there to this day. Looks like you made a mess. I made history. Not a mess, history. Of sorts. Right. We're going to go do a quick bit of speedrunning just to perk me up. Because I'm slowly, the energies are going like this, and I feel it. I want to come back up with the energy, not go down. Let's see, 116. Speedrunning. Because speedrunning's like my little aperitif. We've still got a chance of like getting a completion before the end of stream. "35 minutes-ish. That's around about my current personal best. This is the one. Swoopy. It is the one. Least. One of the ones. Maybe. In a physics sort of sense, is any one the one? Did have a lot of big relaxation therapy with Bramble. He had a lovely time. He had a great time. I've got drool all over my arms because he was just like, bleh. He's gonna be a big old lazy Tom. At the moment, he's quite young. He's only about 4 or something. So, can you imagine him in 10 years' time? He's just gonna be like flaked out every day. Come on, game, you can load. Well, that was not a speed run for loading anyway. Play this world. Are we going to try and do this one? Because we started one last stream and we didn't quite finish it. It's all coming back to me. Very slowly but surely. Energy's already going up. Feel it. Are we? I think we are. I think we're going to have a go. Hello, Bramble. So, we are many, many blocks from spawn. Let's just do 1, boom. I'm being really slow. Something feels a bit off. My cat is getting on a bit. She once saved her previous owner from a house fire by scratching at the bedroom door after the smoke alarm had been disconnected. Good kitty. Very good kitty. Best kitty. Okay. Let's just get over here and throw the thing. That away. Best kitty. Kitty probably should deserve a medal. Okay, let's move that, put that there instead, so we've got plenty of blocks around. No village to be seen. That was a bit rubbish. Let's go. Is that Bramble? Bramble did walk in, actually. Where did Bramble go? Hey Enriquez, how you doing? Good to see you. We're having a go at finishing the seed that we started last stream because I'm tired. So time to have another go. Okay, that is not a village. Haven't missed the best bits. You missed Bramble. I know that you'd enjoy seeing Bramble. Just a minute. How many have I got? I've got 4. Ooh. Okay, I've got 2 spare pearls. Let's try and use them wisely. Apparently I'm hungry. I'm sort of getting to a point where I'm thinking about throwing my Eye of Ender again. Love Bramble. Who doesn't? He's a very good kitty. Wow, lots of ravines. Okay, let's throw... Yeah, we still need to straight shot this. Where did it go? That dolphin better not have taken it. Jerk. You're not a cat person? Well, you know what? Not everyone can be perfect. I used to have a shrubbery in my allotment with brambles, living the dream. Those were the days. No, Bramble's a cat. Awesome cat. He's a very sweet cat as far as monsters go. True. He's as good as they get. Pretty sure I saw it hit the water, then it disappeared. I mean, I've got a few spare. I just need to be careful. Just a tiny bit careful. Ugh. Ugh. Out. Okay. We're obviously quite far away from where we need to be. Pretty sure... No, one minute, I read that one. Oh yeah, I remember the little monster. He's a big monster. He's a very big monster. Oh. Okay, let's have a little sip of the tea. No village in sight. It's not feeling good. I might be. Okay, there's a ruined portal over there. Let's go toward that. King of the Railroad, thank you. I mean, I feel like the pearl was pointing directly there. Don't remember the chords from the other day. Me neither. But it's very unlikely to be minus 1,000. It's more likely to be like, I don't know, 1,000 by 200 or something, because that's usually what I go for. Is that warm ocean? I can't be bothered to go to the ruined portal. It's just a little bit too far out of my way. Dolphins be farting. Just right in my face there. Nether portal was 7340 minus 34 in the nether. Very different coordinates then. Gas-propelled dolphins. That's how they get the height on those jumps. Oh man, this is a long way to go. 5,000 odd blocks out. Squid with toasties. A squid could hold quite a lot of toasties. It's a valid position to be in. Well, do I just... do I? Don't I? Do I? I might. Very, very long way. I think I'll throw a pearl when I get closer to land, so I'll land up on top of the mountain there. Just spend a lot of time moving forward. King of the Railroad. It's impressive. It's a perfect Rubik's Cube. I think I heard something the other day that Rubik's Cubes are like 50 years old now. Okay. Some kind of 50th anniversary. Come on, where's my village? Do I throw it? Should definitely eat. '52nd anniversary this year. That is quite old. Not very, just quite. It's a long way to find a stronghold. It's a long way Here we go. Ugh. We're traveling miles now. Is the stronghold near Tipperary? Feel like at this rate it could be. Could be at least near Tipperary. Do you know you can kill dolphin in Minecraft? Not saying you should, but apparently they are worth 10 health points according to AI. As in, I would gain 10 health points if I killed a dolphin. I mean, I can kill them, I choose not to. Mainly because they don't drop anything worth killing them for. Although I have maybe killed one or two in the past. There's a village. Maybe that's the one. A mere 2,000 blocks away. Although if you hit a dolphin, all the nearby dolphins will swarm you. They're particularly vicious in Bedrock Edition, AI says. I mean, that's kind of true. They're quite vicious in that way. They do have vicious tendencies when people hurt them. Maybe I kill this one, because I might need the stuff. Okay, arrows, that's good. Let's just go and see what we're doing. AI doesn't usually have a clue about things. I've tested it. It's a particularly clueless thing. Excuse me? No! 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 How dare it? I don't know if this one's worth going for at all, guys. I might be better just starting a new run. This is absolutely scandalous. For people who don't play Minecraft, that means that I've passed my stronghold. Usually strongholds are hidden below villages. Not today. Today they're being a big jerk. Okay. I don't know what I just hit, because that's what I meant to hit. I'm gonna ditch this one. We're gonna look down the ravine. If we can't see it there, we're done. Because honestly. Probably under the ocean. It's not allowed. This is not the one. This is not the one. It's mathematically provable it's not the one. Can't believe it just did me dirty like that. Okay. Not the one. Definitely not the one. Did you see that? Two Eyes of Ender in a row. Gone. I've only got 11 left. This is it. We're dead. We're done. We're done. We're going to delete that from the world for being that bad. Come on, where's the delete button? There. Gone. Got an underwater stronghold once in Java. It's just the portal room with air inside. I've seen that before. On Bedrock, usually the portal or the whole stronghold will generate immediately below a village. Which kind of makes it easy because you can work out where the first ring is and you can find a village around about that first ring level and you can kind of maybe get lucky and find the stronghold just by digging down in the right place. Which is how I got my personal best of, I think, 35 minutes or whatever it is, or 30 minutes. Which is like a non-official one because I could not be bothered to submit it. So yeah, you can definitely get lucky in Bedrock quite easily, but you've also got a few things which are really against you. One more for luck. Bed. Sorry, everyone. Do that, do that, do that. That. Right, we're off. Gesundheit, thank you very much. I'm glad I managed to mute just in time for you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God bless me. Thank you very much. One of those. Tidy everything up. Get that, I guess. Boogers? Where? I don't think there is any. Like that. Right. Nose floof removal. 1 minute. There's no bogies or boogers. There's definitely fluff. Oh. I don't know. I can't see them. I can't feel them. There's nothing there. It's official. Right. Do let me know if there is something still there. Don't be streaming like that. Right. Let's find us the golem. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, that's what I missed. Cool. Right, no jumping. I mean the golem, not me. Right, 5. That's kind of nice. Bucket and a sword. That round, move that there. Yeah, we're good to go. You're about 2 centimeters wide on the phone screen. Can't see any boogers from here. Well, you see, this is the thing. All I know is that my nose is a little bit sort of fluffy from a bramble coming up and spending all of his love and affection around my face. And putting fluff out in the world. So it could have been real for all I knew. Okay. Looks clean to me. Just a minute, guys. Gotta tune it a little bit. Yep. Still working. Thanks for the image. You're welcome. I don't think they should add a golem jump attack. It's not allowed. Got here just in time for that. It was just a little bit of nose harp. Little bit of nose harp. Keeping it in tune. You know what they say, use it or lose it. Don't want to go losing the nose harp. The only instrument I can play. Oof. I saw a huge ruined portal over here, so we're heading toward that. It's a big one. I think big ones like this should have two chests, not just one. Okay, totally failed that one. Mike, how you doing, Mike? Good to see you. I stopped playing old versions today and doing a bit of speedrunning instead, just to bring up the energy. Ooh, alright. Don't mind if I do. Might as well take that as well. So, what have we got? Efficiency 2. Kind of, it's alright, I guess. 6. 1, 2, 3. Can't quite do that. Can do that one. Right? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play this really safe. I don't trust myself. 1, 2. Right. Let's see. How's Mike doing, by the way? Okay, that will do. Let's just go there. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. I feel like I need to go higher. This feels really wrong. Like it's gonna flow off in both directions. Am I being stupid? I mean, we know the answer to that is almost certainly yes. But why? Oh, I know why. That's why. Because I am being stupid. That's why. At least we'll get a little look into the nether. And crash. Thank you very much, Minecraft. We're just having a bit of fun there. I'll have to have a look at that clip later. Thank you very much, Lawful. What happened now? It's just a bit itchy in the nose. I don't have any drink left. Jen, you wanted to drink? I'm sorry. Tiny little drop. Crash, the nether must be amazing. Well, we'll see. Good trick. What, for lighting the portal? Oh man, I try. Or do you mean crashing the game on command like that? It just decided to nope out. Oh yeah, cheers. Thanks for that game. Just sending me back. Oh, but it's lit. That's okay. I don't mind it being lit. Drink was an hour ago, but better late than never. Well, I guess. Right, 138.8. 138.8. Which way are we going? We're going to go that way, that way. We'll have a quick look round the back. We're not overly high, so we do getting a little bit higher in the world. We're in some kind of weird cave thing. Aha. Good luck, time to eat for you. No worries, Mike. Have a good one. Thanks for popping along. Okay. I'll just try and go forward a bit. That's the right direction. That's the right direction. Let's just try and move in this direction for a wee bit. It's really bad terrain, this. Mike and the mechanics. Oh, I see what you did there. See what Enriquez did there. Okay. Are we going to see anything worth seeing at all? Or do we just ditch this seed and call it quits for the day? What are my strategies if I had to speedrun in the latest version? Ooh, give up speedrunning, I think. Okay, we're going to have a quick look. In the latest version, I'd still go villager strats. I'd still pretty much keep most of the strategies that I currently do. You'd have a choice. Man, I'm sorry. Okay, we found some oxygen. Let's see if I can find the sort of location that I was aiming for, which is just, well, yeah, okay. I'd have got there. I'd have literally got there. A lot of people in Bedrock can't change versions back. It's not an easy thing to do. Especially if you're playing on phone or console or anything, it's nearly impossible. If you're playing PC like me, you can wind back the versions, but I'm kind of a little bit locked out of the latest version now because they changed the type of file format for the worlds. And I don't want to give up on my old versions of the game yet. And there's some clever people working on doing that, but you know, just the way that it is. VM, a virtual machine. Not a bad idea, Rumdum. Is that something that's easy to do from like console or something? Or you mean for me? I mean, to be honest, the latest versions have not made me feel like I definitely want to go through setting up all that stuff. Because there's nothing that interesting in them for me. I much prefer the kind of really basic mechanics of these versions. Right, literally last seed. Because it's time for me to go and do food and stuff. Oh, a little bit of a sprucey bonus. Not bad, not bad. Good game. This is the one. You think so? I don't know. I don't know. It's not looking very one-ish to me. Yeah, no, you're all right. You're correct. You're correct. I could set up a virtual machine. So, I'm so glad I got to hang out today, Swoopy. I hope you're having an okay day. I hope you're all right. You know? I don't think this is the seed. This is not the one. VM might tank the performance. I mean, Bedrock's meant to be quite light. I just want to be able to play any version that I want to. Anyway, we're going to call it quits right there. Right there. Because what the heck else am I going to do? Can't go running. Time for me to go cook. So, we're going to be back on Saturday doing proper speedruns. All the way through. The whole thing. Speedruns beginning to end. Because that's what I like. So, to everyone on YouTube, I'm going to say goodbye. Everyone on Twitch, we're going to go for a raid. Let's see who we're going to raid on to. Thanks for coming along, everyone, by the way. Always appreciate seeing you all. It's really nice. Let's see. We've got... nobody I know. Literally nobody I know. Thanks, Punctuation. Don't speed on Saturdays. It's a weekend. Make it last. Try. Wolfin. You do more on a weekend and it feels longer. Okay, anybody got anybody that I should raid on to? False Symmetry. I could go for False. But False has got loads of people watching them already, so it just feels like, no. Ghanaias. I don't know what Winter Car is, but let's give them a go. See how many people they've got. Oh, they've got a few more people than me. Anyway. People. We're going to go for a raid. I don't know who this person is. We will find out. Oh wait, she's actually playing Minecraft. It does look Minecrafty. I thought it was a different game. Let's go there and see how they're doing. Eggs 98. Maybe we'll have a look at that next time. Let's get the raid started. So again, I don't know who this is. They may be good, they may be bad. Couldn't tell you. But we're raiding in that direction because sometimes it's fun to find new people. So back on Saturday with speedruns, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you then. Bye!